Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Lou, Seth, Geisen from the Villiger Cigar Studios. Lord John McTavish, how you guys doing?
It's June Savage Lou. That's what it is, man.
June
Lou, lemon Lou.
Better watch out for that Jiunn Lou left hook this particular review. Let me tell you.
Oh.
Dude, man, you're a big dude. Look at those fucking shoulders, man. Jesus.
Oh, it's the American beef and plenty of fried rice.
Who do I hand my tickets to for the gun show? Who will stamp my ticket?
I don't care about biceps. I'm a power lifter.
Those things are like, we're seeing all these javelin missiles in Ukraine. June's got fucking 2 of them right there, man. Those arms are like javelins, man. Beasts.
Hypersonic.
I'd like to thank Panda Express for the orange chicken.
There you go. All right, so today we are talking about the HVC Black Friday 2021. The cigar is kind of Rothschild-ish, 4 3/8 by 54. Comes out of the Tapsa factory in Nicaragua. Wrappers Connecticut broadleaf by unfiltered, both from Nicaragua. Blended by Rainier Lorenzo. Price point is $8.50, and the cigar was released in November of 2021. So with all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
Terrible cigar. It was
Don't bury the lead.
it was just so is how he talks. I just picture every time I picture Ben's face, I just picture him behind that Tatuaje advertisement. That's the only thing about when I think about Bentley. Anyways, God bless you, Ben. All right. So back to the cigar. This cigar is not good. It was so
Beast. Yeah, was it a beast for you?
Yeah, it was
Earth and minerality.
Yeah, it was earthy. It was like not just earthy, like I don't mind earthy, like Asian earthy, overall average, no big deal, right? But this is just like earthiness plus a lot of this like scorched burnt character to it.
Volcano.
I hate that kind of a note. Like it just because smoking cigars like this, after a while, it doesn't matter what you do. You could go short of drinking Malort. This taste is going to be in your palate for like hours and hours.
And friends don't like friends drink Malort. You hear that on?
Exactly.
Friends don't let friends do that.
Yeah. Man, it was just not there. It's no offense to Rainier, of course, but because I like plenty of his cigar. It's just maybe don't touch broadleaf.
No, he's
good broadleaf.
Don't.
He does good broadleaf.
Jeez, you went too far.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
wait,
too
hold
far,
on.
too far.
Which one? Oh, what
Too
was that
far.
broadleaf he did that I liked?
Yeah,
All of them.
The broadleaf.
the
or
HVC
something?
broadleaf.
All of them.
HVC broadleaf.
HVC broadleaf.
It's got a trick. No, that's not it. It's got a tricky name. It's got broad on the title.
Wasn't that June's top 5 or top 10 that year too?
I'm sure.
No, that was good. Sorry. Maybe get rid of Black Friday. Do Cyber Monday, HVC or something. Like
The opinions of Jiunn Lou do not represent development.
Whatever. None of y'all really liked it. Okay, next.
All right, Seth, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's not that I liked it. I mean, I'm just going to defend when someone needs to listen. This was, this kind of sums up Black Friday. Black Friday is a fucking shit show. And Black Friday is just like, you get you see a lot. And this was just like pepper, charred earth, rough espresso beans. I mean, it was like you take all those like dark, rich Esteli qualities and then you jack it up on steroids and cocaine. And it's like, that's what this cigar doesn't have cocaine in it, but it was full and it was just a beast and it was a powerhouse. John.
Yeah, so I actually thought the first third was good, but I think the flavor profile can be pretty divisive because, like I said, there was a lot of chewy earth, minerality, leather, pepper, and a lot of these flavors were very palate aggressive. The pepper did calm down once it kind of progressed, but then there was some intense baking spices, and that minerality was, if you like, I tend to not like minerality. And I heard it described the other day as the smell of, if you can imagine the smell as the taste, the smell of pavement after it's just rained. That's what minerality is. And it's just that sort of chalkiness. It's just, but it was okay. The first third was good. But the second third, that earth profile just really took over. And it was like Seth was saying, it was a beast. I mean, it was just like, it was one of those cigars where if you have this cigar, this is the last cigar you're having of the day because you won't be able to taste anything else. And the last third, it was like, oh, did you like the earth in the second third? Well, here we go. We're going to double down. We're going to give you some loamy earth. It's like you're building a sound castle in your mouth. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, this is very different than a lot of the HVCs I've smoked that I've really liked. So that was a bit of a drag. The burn went out, required a relight at the halfway point, which led me to believe. I wonder if the cigar maybe need a little more time. Maybe it was a little moist, and the draw had a little bit of a resistance to it. Started out quite resistant, about 3.5, 4 notches, I should say. And then it opened up to about 3 notches, which gave it a good rating. So neither of those things could have helped it, but I suspect, like I said, it might have been a little wet. So if you buy one of these, maybe try dry boxing it for a couple of days. That might improve the profile. But for me, just pretty average experience overall. Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, for me, this cigar started with toasted oak and sharp black pepper. Pepper settled down fairly quickly, and some dark earth joined in. Some cocoa powder and mustiness joined a bit later. Second third saw the cocoa powder and black pepper drop out. Final third saw the toast level pick up and a vegetal note join in. I thought the cigar started well. Had a nice combination of flavors, but the second third dropped down as some of the components kind of left the profile and maintained that level the rest of the way. With how it started, I was in for it, but it just couldn't maintain that mix. Cigar also kind of finished out with a bit of a strength punch. Price point's pretty attractive for the cigar, but it's just not a cigar that I'd see myself coming back to. A good first third just is not enough anymore to make me want to smoke something again. You gotta put out for longer than that. All right. With all that said, I'm the high scorer, 5.85. John was next to 5.6. Seth gave it a 5.4, and Jiunn gave it a 4.48. So my 5.85 matched up well. It was a above average flavor profile. I think I had the best construction of the group, so it was pretty good. I think it's just a little bit of waviness in the burn, maybe a slightly tight draw, but nothing big. John, 5.6.
Yeah, it matches up well. The flavor profile is probably a 5.8, so slightly above average, but the burn and construction kind of brought it down. Like I said, if you're going to pick one of these up, I think dry boxing it for a few days might be the way to go. And be interested to revisit this in the summertime and see if it changes up.
All right, Seth, 5.4.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like John. I'd be interested in seeing where it is later on, if it's just one of these things that just needs some time just to kind of mellow out. But I'd smoke it again.
All right, Jiunn, 4.48.
I have no reason to smoke this to see where it goes ever. So,
all right. Final thoughts from you guys.
Who else had burn issues besides me?
Seth and Jiunn.
Oh, well, there you go. So yeah, could very well have just shipped to. You need a little more time, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I put good burn. It wasn't great, but it's I won't hold this against HVC. I mean, it's kind of like Tabs, never always has. I think the wrappers they use sometimes, there's very few people that really
thick
have.
boys.
I feel like Pete probably has the best broadleaf burn. I
yeah.
Think, because even like
Baca was Sumatra, though.
Yeah, Baca Sumatra.
No, he thinks it's Saka.
Or Cameron, sorry.
Saka.
Oh, Saka.
Oh, Saka. Oh, yeah. Saka's broadleaf burns really
He
well.
prides himself in a beautiful looking cigar and a beautiful burn, I think.
He does have good burn, but that's Hoya, right? And Hoya makes.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had a burn issue or whatever with Hoya? Like,
I think it's also they've been working with broadleaf a lot longer than. I mean, HVC was the first one to use. They're the only ones who've used broadleaf at Tabs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their other broadleaf offerings have been really good. So, this is one that I was really looking forward to because I'm like, oh, Rainier doing broadleaf again. The last couple were a banger, and in general, I think he blends really well. And obviously, there's a hope that the Tabs of tobacco is going to come together or whatever. But
All right. If you just catch this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. Also check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalates.com. Follow us on social media channels, and you catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Moist.